On Apple Valley News Now at 6, a new proposal would streamline the process for authorities to obtain dental records. Changing conditions with rain falling in Tri-Cities, Stacey Lee has all the latest developments in her first alert forecast. Plus, a lot of eyes checking out our region. We'll take a closer look at the latest tourism numbers.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling. When someone goes missing and then a body is found, authorities can compare dental records to see if there's a match. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke to Representative Gina Mosbacher about a pre-filed bill that would help streamline the process.
Mosbacher told me that this bill came out of a conversation that she had with a woman who had been searching for her missing daughter for years, only for authorities to discover through dental records that her daughter's body had actually been found 3 years prior.
And she said, why am I putting up posters when someone could have told me if we matched dental records 3 years ago? I mean, people need closure.
The problem is in the process investigative agencies have to go through to get those records, including locating them in the first place and getting permission to access them.
Especially if you don't have a family member, and sometimes the family members, they don't remember which dentist they went to.
And in missing persons cases, time matters.
Every single second matters. And so when you have these unnecessary delays in a life or death situation, that's what this is trying to fix.
House Bill 2009 would create a simple form people could fill out when they go to see the dentist.
Your dentist can say, hey, in the event that you're missing, would you be willing to turn your dental records in to Washington State Patrol to identify your body?
The dentists would then send WSP the names of people who have filled out the form. So in the event authorities need a missing person's dental records to compare to those of a deceased person, they can check that list first.
We get the part that we need to identify your body potentially, and we say, yes, it's her, or no, it's not. It takes out a step for closure for the family, and it eliminates the fact that, no, that's not you, and keep looking immediately. Put more posters up, do everything you can to find you.
And help authorities move faster.
This will be leaps and bounds, especially for identifying any kind of remains that we get.
The coroner says it's even harder to get a hold of those dental records if the person is from out of state. So he says hopefully if the bill passes, it'll encourage other states to follow suit. Reporting from the Acoma Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
A look outside tonight where it's been raining in Tri-Cities. Stacey Lee is tracking all the latest developments in her first alert forecast.
And happy new year to you. New year and new weather pattern. We've got some scattered showers in the area tonight, even some mixed precip in the upper elevations. Look for more scattered showers for the first part of tomorrow. We're picking up another 1 to 2 inches of mountain snow overnight through tomorrow. And then get ready. We have some heavy weekend mountain snow on the way. Let's take a look at our temperatures overnight tonight. Most of us staying right at the freezing level or just above it through the area. Temperatures in the 30s. Again, a little bit chilly here along foothills of the Blues. And then we'll see the warmer temps here in the Columbia Basin and through the Acoma and Kittitas valleys. All right, here's our day tomorrow. Look for those showers. They should start to dry up for Yakima and Tri-Cities by midday. Otherwise overcast and cloudy the rest of the day. Those showers will hang around Walla Walla a little bit later on. And again, we'll see those temperatures staying above the average for the next couple of days. Back to you.
Thank you, Stacey. We are looking ahead to the Washington State legislative session, and one of the proposals that lawmakers will be discussing would make it illegal to smoke fentanyl or meth in public. Now, Alyssa, you talked to one of the bill's sponsors. What prompted this proposal?
So it seems like overkill, right? These drugs are already illegal to have in Washington, so now we're also going to make it illegal to smoke them in public. But this has actually become an issue, particularly on the west side. People in the Seattle area were raising concerns about the potential for secondhand drug smoke on board public transit. We told you about this last summer. The University of Washington did some very preliminary research last year. They did find that there was some fentanyl and methamphetamine contamination on board transit vehicles. Now, they said at the time it wasn't likely enough to cause a problem for passengers, but it's not clear if operators who spend their entire day on the bus or train would be impacted by this secondhand smoke. Now, Representative Sam Lowe, who represents the 39th District over in northwestern Washington, is proposing new punishments for anybody who smokes fentanyl around other people. If his bill becomes law, it could become a felony even to smoke fentanyl around anyone younger than 13.
When you go to a Seattle Kraken game or you go to a UW football game, the best way to do it is to do a park and ride and get on the light rail or to get on a bus. And I've done that many times. But I refuse to do it now after that study came out. I don't want to be exposed to that. I don't think our vulnerable seniors want to be exposed to that. And I don't think our kids should be exposed to that. I'm hoping that the compassion that is in my seatmates across the aisle will see what this is doing to kids. We've seen so many kids exposed to this, kids who can't even fend off for themselves, 1, 2, 3-year-olds. And so it's important that we address this.
So House Bill 2002 has been pre-filed. That means it is ready to go when the state legislature convenes next week. But as we saw last year, even keeping drugs illegal in the state of Washington was a very controversial process. It barely made it to the governor's desk. So coming up, we're going to talk more about what could be ahead for this proposal. We'll hear Representative Lowe's message to his fellow lawmakers coming up.
Well, the Greater Yakima Chamber of Commerce has a new CEO and president, and she has big goals for the organization's future. Christy Foster has decades of experience in the banking industry, has served on the Chamber's board, the Downtown Association of Yakima board, and as the director of the Leadership Yakima program. She says she wants the Chamber to do more events, work toward the creation of a port district, and be more involved in community discussions like the downtown parking issues. But her big push will be for more collaboration with other nonprofits.
With those collaborations and knowing who our audience is and what the needs of our business community are, I think that is how we are going to learn what they need and from there know how to tackle that.
Foster will officially take on her new role Monday and says she's planning to hit the ground running on those changes. Students will now find revamped applications for federal student aid, also known as FAFSA. The forms, which determine federal aid eligibility for the 2024-2025 year, have dramatically reduced the number of questions students have to fill out. The revamp comes in response to complaints that the previous process was too complicated. A new tool connected with the IRS allows students to draw data right from their parents' latest tax filing with their parents' permission. Students can also skip questions that are not relevant to them. The changes also eliminate the so-called sibling discount, where students who had a sibling in college were eligible for more aid. Colleges will start to get applicant data later this month, which creates a tight timeline for institutions that typically send award letters in March.
They will be scrambling to get those turned around so that students and families have adequate amount of time so that they can consider all of their options and make their enrollment decision.
The way aid gets calculated has also changed. It's expected to boost the number of low-income students eligible for federal Pell Grants, which they don't have to repay. Seniors on Social Security can expect to receive larger federal checks. Last fall, the Social Security Administration announced recipients would receive a 3.2% cost of living increase. It averages out to more than $50 per month. This marks the third consecutive year for a payment increase due to inflation. The current increase, however, is much smaller compared with the past 2 years. Well, the dream has ended for those of us hoping to win the giant Powerball jackpot, but that's a dream come true for someone in Michigan. And rain falling this evening in the Mid-Columbia. Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert forecast. But first, Tri-Cities attracting attention and visitors. We'll dig into the numbers and learn what they mean for the region next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Next ET, new year, new TV comeback.
Life can be as goofy as any sitcom.
From John Cryer's new comedy,
It Made Me Cool,
to Rob Lowe's new game show.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
This is a story of first downs and second chances. I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
You'd think all those big league experts could have helped.
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
His football career ended, but his plantar fasciitis pain didn't. Till he found the Good Feet store.
I got fitted for my arch supports. Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
So get moving. Come in for your free fitting.
The secret of every great chef is their knives and how well they sharpen them. Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Imagine no more. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives from Granite Stone. Coated with Granite Stone non-stick and made of stainless steel. One of the hardest substances on earth for ultimate cutting-edge durability. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro.
Very comfortable, very sharp. I thought you had to be a professional chef to cut like this.
Yeah. This is really an incredible knife.
The Easy Grip rubberized handles deliver incredible control and accuracy. To chop salads in seconds, cut frozen solid meat with ease, and get razor-thin slices every time. The non-stick surface means food slides right off, and they're dishwasher safe. Plus, they'll stay razor sharp, guaranteed. Why pay hundreds? Today, you'll get this complete set of 6 NutriBlades for only $29.95. You'll get the powerful Santoku knife to chop large fruit and dice onions, the slicer for razor-thin veggies and deli meat, the serrated bread knife for slicing fresh, warm bread with ease, the ultralight chef knife with reduced surface area for less friction. This versatile utility blade is great in the kitchen and around your home. And the precision paring knife for peeling and garnishing. $29.95 is an amazing value, but order right now and we'll even ship them to you for free. So get your own NutriBlade knives from Granite Stone, the last knives you'll ever buy.
To order, call 1-800-524-6914 or go online to buynutriblade.com. That's 1-800-524-6914 or go to buynutriblade.com. Order now.
Does your phone have the Apple Valley News Now app? With top local stories, first alert weather, and an easy way to enter our contests. Make Apple Valley News Now your go-to information app. Search and download on the App Store or Google Play.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back. Back in November, the city of Pasco adopted resolutions to raise the cost of water rights in the city to provide enough water to support future developments in the city. The increased water rights acquisition fee changed the cost from around $1,700 to more than $4,100 per acre foot. City of Pasco Public Works Director Steve Worley says the city is asking developers to transfer the amount of water rights necessary for the development. And while the city wants the remaining water rights, the developers are not required to sell.
There's water available in surface water bodies and in the ground. And all of those waters technically are owned and managed by the state of Washington or by the federal government.
If you live in the city of Pasco, the city says this does not mean your residential water bill is going up. There are several changes, however, coming to businesses and developers hoping to set up shop in Pasco. We'll go further into what water rights are and how this will affect Pasco's development tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest starting at 5 o'clock. The Tri-Cities welcomes millions of tourists every year, and 2023 was no different. Visit Tri-Cities says there were more than 3 million trips made to the area. The direct economic impact from all that tourism is expected to near $600 million. And with new events planned for 2024, Visit Tri-Cities is working on growing those numbers. The Tri-Cities became a tourist destination for new visitors in 2023. According to Visit Tri-Cities, unique visitors were up 17% from 2022 for a total of 2.7 million.
So we've got a lot of new traffic coming here, new people coming to the area to see the place and check it out.
Total trips to the Tri-Cities came out to 3.3 million, a 2.3% increase over the year prior. And airport traffic also increased by about 10%. But people weren't staying quite as long.
We're trying to analyze that and figure out what that means. Are they just, are we got more people passing through? Or is it just, again, when you look at these percentages, they're very slight. It's like, it drops not a full day's worth, but a percentage of a day, but we're down just a little bit in visitor days and the length of stay.
Visit Tri-Cities CEO Kevin Lewis says visitors are mostly coming from the Pacific Northwest, and the biggest draws are the weather, landscapes, and annual events and tournaments. One of those tournaments, the WIAA State Cross Country Championships, has been held in the Tri-Cities for the last 34 years.
The interesting thing about that one, that cross country tournament, went to bid again this year. And so it was open. The rest of the state was after it. It's a great event, brings in a whole bunch of people and a lot of activity, but we won the bid again for the next 4 years.
Another big win for the Tri-Cities, securing the Ironman 70.3 for September 2024.
Ironman 70.3, Washington Tri-Cities will bring in about 2,500 athletes and about 7,000 to 10,000 visitors will be with them. They'll spend probably $8 to $10 million in the area that week alone.
While 2023 didn't break any visitor records, Visit Tri-Cities is preparing for what's expected to be an impressive year in 2024.
We're always looking forward. I mean, our minds are out there. We're marketers and we're developing new ideas that will enhance the community and make the lifestyle here better for those who live here and for those who visit. That makes a great community.
And the Ironman 70.3 isn't the only major new sporting event coming to the Tri-Cities in 2024. The Tri-Cities also won the bid for the World Horseshoe Tournament, happening at the Toyota Center in late July and early August. Well, last night we showed you the first birth of the year at Cadillac Hospital. The Treehouse Birth Center in Kennewick announced its first bundle of joy of 2024 at the Southridge Hospital. Harea was born to Crystal and Zachary early Monday morning around 2:40 a.m. She arrived weighing 4 pounds 6 ounces, measuring 18 inches.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, let's take a look at that active weather pattern. We had a ridge of high pressure that moved on out of the area earlier today. That was holding down those clouds, the low clouds and fog we've been seeing. We have an upper level flow and we've got a ridge coming in, or excuse me, I should say trough of low pressure, bringing that moisture to the west side and to the Cascade Mountains. We see that all the way down into Oregon. Some scattered showers here and even some light snow in the Blues overnight tonight. Now the weather pattern continues to be active overnight. For the first part of the day, we'll be unsettled in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities. That'll move out in the afternoon. We'll continue to see snowfall down the Cascade Crest along the Oregon Cascade Mountains, I should say, and we'll see more of that snow transitioning to the east. And then we have another round gearing up to hit the Cascades once again. So several systems in a row, not bringing a lot of snow just yet, but we're looking towards the weekend for some heavy snowfall. Here's those scattered showers we're seeing on Futurecast. There's that snow across I-90, Ellensburg, just outside those upper elevations. Again, an inch or two could be picked up. We could even see a little mixed precip overnight in the Yakima area because it is rather chilly there, but just staying above the freezing level. Here's those showers as you get started on your Wednesday. Most of that moving on up to the north, and then we remain unsettled with another round of snow showers hitting the Cascades, wet on the west side. We should stay pretty dry on Wednesday, but there's a chance of a stray shower as we get into our Thursday morning. However, get ready for more wet weather through the region. You're going to want to definitely keep an eye on those mountain passes if you're traveling. And again, freezing rain or icy conditions, you want to take it real easy outside. Temperatures overnight tonight again in the 30s. Most of us staying just above the freezing level. A little bit chilly there in Cle Elum at 31. Tri-Cities, Columbia Basin in the mid-30s as well. Let's take a look at the foothills of the Blues. Those temperatures sitting right around that freezing mark. For tomorrow, look for those showers. Otherwise, cloudy skies through the region above the freezing level, above average, at least for the next couple of days. And we're going to start to see a cool down. Here's a quick look at that 7-day planning forecast. We've had that fog. Look for those showers tomorrow. We have a little break on Thursday, and then the rain gets pretty active through the area and maybe even a little mixed precipitation as we get cooler temperatures beginning the early part of next week. Here's what it looks like in the Tri-Cities for the next 7 days. A rainy day, those showers drying up by midday on Wednesday. Thursday, a little break between systems, and then it gets active again moving into the weekend. So this coming weekend, look for heavy mountain snow, anywhere from 6 to 12 inches, we're thinking, for the Cascades, and we should see some snow falling for the Blues. Good news for all you winter sports enthusiasts. We finally get to see that snow that we've been waiting on. And otherwise, get ready for some wet weather in the lower elevations and maybe some slick roads next Monday with some mixed precip possible. So takeaway tonight is keep that umbrella out and get ready for rain on and off. And that'll be the first part of your day tomorrow as well. Back to you.
America's population and the world's has grown since last year. Learn what census figures show about how many people are on the planet. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
If you have an injury claim and are considering a settlement with the insurance company, make sure you're compensated for every element of damage you're entitled to. Don't be tempted to accept a quick holiday settlement. This holiday message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
Tonight, the Celebrity Jeopardy semifinals are here. Crazy!
Let's go big, Ken. You're so smart.
You are so smart. And Ken, obviously.
Yeah, let's make this about me.
Celebrity Jeopardy returns new tonight on ABC.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere to fix that? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable lithium-ion power plant. So fast, so strong, and so convenient. It's like putting the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Look, you can inflate all 4 tires of your car on a single charge, or inflate a bag full of soccer balls at practice. Bullseye Pro is so advanced, it has a built-in smart pressure digital sensor that gauges and automatically stops when the set tire pressure is reached. Plus, it can be 100% hands-free. You simply set the target pressure and walk away, keeping you out of harm's way. Bullseye Pro is lightweight, durable, and powerful enough to inflate this massive monster truck tire. Plus, it has 4 ultra-bright LED lights to safely inflate at night. Bullseye Pro comes with 3 custom air nozzles on board, so you can easily inflate pool toys, exercise balls, and more. Forget driving to the gas station. Bullseye Pro is your anywhere, anytime inflation station. Call or go online now and get the complete Bullseye Pro inflation system, all for the factory direct price of just $79.99. It comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. That's right, free shipping. But to really inflate this offer, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. You get it all. An incredible value for one low price. Call or go online to order now.
To order, call 1-800-354-2157 or go to getbullseyepro.com. So call 1-800-354-2157. That's 1-800-354-2157 or order online at getbullseyepro.com. Order now.
For over 30 years, our lawyers and staff have sent holiday greetings and reminders to be careful on winter streets. This year is no exception. Season's greetings, everyone. Be safe and have a Happy New Year.
America's population has risen since last year at this time. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the country had 335 million people at midnight on New Year's Day. That's a 0.5% increase from New Year's Day of 2023. According to officials, the combination of births, deaths, and migration results in new additions to the country's population every 24 seconds. Now, the projected global population has surpassed 8 billion people. The Census Bureau has a population clock that simulates real-time growth across the world. Enjoying the winter snow will take you to a location for sled dog racing when we fly the Northwest ahead at 6:30. But first, Stacey Lee has your reason to smile.
And check out this great photo. Those clouds just hugging the blue mountains and those hills just outside of Walla Walla. Thanks to our friend Dee Hahn. She likes to get out and ride her bike. Actually saw a few blue skies out there in Walla Walla. Reason to Smile brought to you by West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental in Pasco. Remember, if you'd like to have your photo featured, get outside, snap it, and send it to me, S. Lee at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Let's go! Put your hands together for the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. This isn't just basketball, people. This is where what just happened happens all the time. Don't miss the Harlem Globetrotters 2024 World Tour playing Toyota Center January 21st and Yakima Valley Sundome January 22nd. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com/WA for tickets.
What if you could whiten your teeth by simply brushing your teeth? Now you can with Smile Actives, the teeth whitening breakthrough that safely gets your teeth white and keeps them white every day, just by brushing your teeth.
I never thought that whitening my teeth could be so easy. I just put the gel on the brush, the toothpaste on it, brush, and I can see my white teeth.
Simply add Smile Actives to any toothpaste and our patented PolyClean technology activates into a powerful microfoam that penetrates into the enamel surface to safely lift and remove stains.
You need a simple way to whiten your teeth. Without strips, without trays, without going to the dentist. And it was about time that a product was developed that you would be able to do that with just brushing.
And now, Smile Actives is even better with new Pro Whitening Gel with 33% greater whitening power, clinically shown to whiten teeth faster, up to 8 shades. 100% of users saw whiter teeth. On food stains, coffee and wine stains, even on veneers, crowns, and dentures.
I eat the blueberries, I drink the coffee, and I know that Smile Actives will keep my teeth white every day.
If you could use something so easy like Smile Actives to take yellow teeth to white teeth, why wouldn't you?
Why spend hundreds of dollars for whitening treatments at the dentist when now you can whiten your teeth with new Smile Actives Pro Whitening Gel every time you brush your teeth? Call or go to smileactives.com and for a limited time get new Pro Whitening Gel for just $24.95. Order in the next 5 minutes and buy one get one absolutely free for just $24.95. That's 2 for 1 and save 58%. We'll even include free shipping. Get your teeth whiter guaranteed or return it within 60 days for your money back.
I smile every day now.
The difference is literally night and day.
So now I'm always smiling, always cheesing, because now my teeth are much whiter.
This offer is not available in stores, so call or click now before the special buy one get one free offer goes away.
Fred's year-end clearance sale is on now. Save on dishwashers, laundry sets, refrigerators, and more during this sale.
Like this Bosch dishwasher marked down to only $4.49 while supplies last. That's a great value.
This stainless Bosch dishwasher is one of Bosch's best sellers.
$4.49 for a Bosch dishwasher is a terrific buy, but hurry, these dishwashers won't last long.
Come in and save at Fred's year-end clearance sale.
Welcome back. The dream of starting the new year as a multi-millionaire has become reality for someone in Michigan. A single ticket purchased at this store in Grand Blanc, Michigan, had all the winning Powerball numbers. The jackpot swelled to $842 million. It marks the 5th largest Powerball jackpot and the 10th largest U.S. lottery jackpot ever won. The cash value, an estimated $425 million. They're loving and loyal. Pets can actually help you accomplish your New Year's resolutions. Plus, we're talking about a proposed law that would increase the punishment for smoking fentanyl in public spaces. But will it make its way through the state legislature? And we're learning more about a deadly incident in New York after a vehicle drove into a crowd. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
The Washington State Legislature begins its 2024 session on January 8th. And we're looking ahead to some of the proposals already filed this year. Alyssa, you were telling us about one that would make it a crime to smoke fentanyl around other people.
Yeah, so it seems like that one would be a pretty obvious thing to approve, right? But I did speak with the bill's sponsor today. He tells me he's just not sure about its future. So when it comes to the state legislature, any lawmaker can propose a bill. Those bills then get sent to committee, and the leadership in the committee gets to decide which bills are important enough to move forward. They hold hearings where they get feedback from stakeholders and the public, and they usually move forward on a vote. Now, Representative Sam Lowe says in some cases, proposals that would tighten up drug laws in Washington just aren't getting those hearings. And he told me he's hoping that this bill, which is honestly very simple and comparatively short, will convince lawmakers on both sides of the aisle to at least consider it.
It's time that we get proactive and get people the help that they need that are struggling with these drugs, struggling with this addiction. And we need to protect society at the same time. From my perspective, we have the right not to have to breathe in those harmful chemicals that they're doing to destroy their body. And so my encouragement to my colleagues across the aisle is there's no harm in having a discussion in Olympia on this, and I look forward to having that discussion.
So where we're at right now is that the bill has been pre-filed. Once the legislature convenes, we will start to see all of those new proposals sent off to their committees.
All right, well, we know the legislature starts next week. What is the timeline after this?
It could be a lot of things. It depends on the lawmakers themselves, and sometimes you will see the proposals start to move very quickly through the legislature within a matter of hours. Sometimes they sit for weeks and just languish in committee. Then they'll suddenly get a surge of movement. So one way or another, lawmakers will have to get their work done before the end of the regular session. That is coming up March 7th.
All right, thank you so much, Alyssa. Changing conditions in our region with rainfall tonight in Tri-Cities. Stacey Lee is following the latest developments and has your first alert forecast.
And happy new year to you. New year and new weather pattern. We've got some scattered showers in the area tonight, even some mixed precip in the upper elevations. Look for more scattered showers for the first part of tomorrow. We're picking up another 1 to 2 inches of mountain snow overnight through tomorrow. And then get ready. We have some heavy weekend mountain snow on the way. Let's take a look at our temperatures overnight tonight. Most of us staying right at the freezing level or just above it through the area. Temperatures in the 30s again. A little bit chilly here along foothills of the Blues, and then we'll see the warmer temps here in the Columbia Basin and through the Yakima and Kittitas valleys. All right, here's our day tomorrow. Look for those showers. They should start to dry up for Yakima and Tri-Cities by midday. Otherwise overcast and cloudy the rest of the day. Those showers will hang around Walla Walla a little bit later on, and again we'll see those temperatures staying above the average for the next couple of days. Back to you.
Around the world, recovery now underway from a powerful earthquake in Japan. The strongest quake measured a magnitude 7.6, but there has been lots of seismic activity following the quake. It killed at least 55 people in collapsed buildings and left a lot of damage. Hundreds of quake survivors had to spend the night in freezing conditions. Thousands of people now lack electricity. Rescue teams have struggled to reach isolated areas impacted by the quake. Japan's prime minister says an aerial survey shows roads cut off with landslides and fires. He has ordered all aid delivered by air or sea. A Coast Guard plane loaded with supplies for quake survivors collided with a Japan Airlines plane. The passenger plane caught fire after it landed at Haneda Airport. 5 of 6 on board of the Coast Guard plane were killed. Everyone on the passenger plane is expected to be okay. No word yet on the cause of the crash. New details tonight after a vehicle in upstate New York drove into a crowd leaving a New Year's concert. Authorities say they believe one driver apparently acted intentionally. Now investigators want to determine his potential motive. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
New surveillance images released of 35-year-old Michael Avery, who police say appears to have purposely driven into a crowd outside a popular concert venue in Rochester, New York.
Avery sped up, crossed into the oncoming lane of traffic, and appears to have intentionally been driving towards the pedestrian crossing.
The Ford Expedition crashes into a smaller SUV. You can see the Ford engulfed in flames and a person on fire emerging from the collision. Avery was killed along with 2 others, 9 people injured as 1,000 attendees were leaving a New Year's concert. Investigators say Avery rented that SUV a few days before and purchased gasoline and gas containers, which were found inside the car.
Avery made at least a half dozen purchases of gasoline and gas containers from different locations.
Police say Avery from Syracuse, New York, had checked into a nearby hotel. Detectives searching his room and personal car.
Investigators are still combing through evidence recovered from his vehicle, but nothing thus far has been recovered that provides any additional insight into why this occurred.
After speaking with his family, officials say it appears Avery had been suffering from undiagnosed mental health issues.
That was ABC's Rena Roy reporting. At this time, officials have not been able to identify if anyone else was involved or if this was part of a larger plot. There's also no evidence that this was politically or socially motivated. Police have arrested a man who officers say broke into the Colorado State Supreme Court building. Denver police say the man fired a gun to break a window, and he held a security guard at gunpoint to get inside. Police say the man fired multiple shots from the building's 7th floor. According to the Colorado State Patrol, the intruder called 911 and voluntarily surrendered. Officers also found a fire in one of the building's stairwells. Police have not released a motive, but do not believe it's linked to the Colorado Supreme Court ruling that declared former President Trump ineligible for that state's primary ballot. Oregon State Supreme Court will not issue a ruling yet on whether Donald Trump will remain on the state's primary ballot. The state Supreme Court has requested Trump and the advocacy group challenging his place on the ballot to file additional legal briefs. Among the legal questions the court wants answered whether the Secretary of State has the authority to determine if a candidate qualifies to be president. Oregon's Secretary of State said in November she would not remove Trump's name from the primary ballot. She asked the court to throw the case out, saying her authority on the matter only applies to the general election, not the GOP primary. The case in Oregon is one of many in several states using the 14th Amendment to try to keep the former president off the ballot. Former President Trump has lost his bid to delay a civil defamation trial, which begins January 16th. Trump asked the appeals court to delay a case brought by E. Jean Carroll after an earlier claim of presidential immunity failed. The former president says he needs more time to consider his options. Last week, an appeals court denied that motion without explanation. Carroll sued Trump for alleged defamation when he denied a sexual assault allegation from the 1990s. A jury awarded Carroll $5 million in a separate defamation lawsuit after the jury found Trump liable for battery and defamation. 46% of Americans questioned say Trump's actions related to January 6th should disqualify him from the presidency. 17% say his actions cast doubt on whether he's fit for the Oval Office. 33% say his role in what happened on January 6th is irrelevant to being president again. That survey, conducted by the Washington Post and the University of Maryland, was taken December 14th through the 18th. That precedes the Colorado Supreme Court decision, which found Trump is not eligible for the state's primary ballot under the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban. The survey comes from a random national sample of more than 1,000 adults. The president of Harvard will resign. Her resignation comes after allegations of plagiarism within her work and scrutiny from her congressional testimony regarding the handling of anti-Semitism on campus. Dr. Claudine Gay released a statement which reads, quote, "It has become clear that it is in the best interests of Harvard for me to resign so that our community can navigate this moment of extraordinary challenge with a focus on the institution rather than any individual," end quote. Dr. Gay was the first person of color to first black woman to serve as Harvard's president. Her tenure is also the shortest at just 6 months. Provost Alan Garber will serve as interim president until Harvard finds a new president. The social platform formerly known as Twitter has lost value since Elon Musk first acquired it. In a new securities filing, Fidelity Investments estimates its share of X have fallen to less than $5.6 million. When Musk first bought the platform in 2022, Fidelity said its stake was worth nearly $20 million. Fidelity's estimates are closely watched as an indicator of the platform's health. Well, they are our fur babies who brighten so many lives. Pets can also keep you on track with your New Year's resolutions. That's coming up. We're keeping a close eye on weather conditions as they may change. Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert weather forecast. But first, we'll survey a snowy landscape known for sled dog racing when we fly the Northwest. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Next live, Tom Holland and Vanessa Williams. And Monday, healthy tips to start your new year as Strive for More in 24 kicks off.
Tomorrow at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things Christmas. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere to fix that? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable lithium-ion power plant. So fast, so strong, and so convenient. It's like putting the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Look, you can inflate all 4 tires of your car on a single charge, or inflate a bag full of soccer balls at practice. Bullseye Pro is so advanced, it has a built-in smart pressure digital sensor that gauges and automatically stops when the set tire pressure is reached. Plus, it can be 100% hands-free. You simply set the target pressure and walk away, keeping you out of harm's way. Bullseye Pro is lightweight, durable, and powerful enough to inflate this massive monster truck tire. Plus, it has 4 ultra-bright LED lights to safely inflate at night. Bullseye Pro comes with 3 custom air nozzles on board, so you can easily inflate pool toys, exercise balls, and more. Forget driving to the gas station. Bullseye Pro is your anywhere, anytime inflation station. Call or go online now and get the complete Bullseye Pro inflation system, all for the factory direct price of just $79.99. It comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. That's right, free shipping. But to really inflate this offer, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. You get it all. An incredible value for one low price. Call or go online to order now.
To order, call 1-800-354-2157 or go to getbullseyepro.com. So call 1-800-354-2157. That's 1-800-354-2157 or order online at getbullseyepro.com. Order now.
Do you want Apple Valley News Now anywhere, anytime? Then you need Apple Valley News Now Plus for your phone, tablet, and streaming box. It's local news and first alert weather on your schedule from people you trust. Get Apple Valley News Now Plus for your phone, tablet, or streaming box today.
Release the hounds. Tonight, we're giving you a bird's eye view of an area known for sled dog races, Priest Lake in North Idaho. It's our focus as we fly the Northwest.
We're at Priest Lake, and we're at the site of the Priest Lake sled dog races. People are familiar with the Iditarod, which is like 1,000 miles. The races up here are between 5 and 10 miles. Let's go! My primary sport's still ski touring, but we added in a sled with kind of a focus on training, but we also do some racing. My favorite part of ski touring or dog sledding is trust. And people don't realize how much trust it takes to ski behind your dog at 20 miles an hour. Once they run, they're silent, and you get to be just quiet, and you all get to be together out in this beautiful space together. It's really amazing. I race for Team USA for their 1 and 2 dog-powered sports developmental team. So there's sort of a hope and a lot of effort that gets put into trying to make it an Olympic sport. If you have a dog that's athletic and likes to pull, you've probably got a dog that would like to do ski touring.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, let's take a look at that active weather pattern. We had a ridge of high pressure that moved on out of the area earlier today. That was holding down those clouds, the low clouds and fog we've been seeing. We have an upper level flow, and we've got a ridge coming in, or excuse me, I should say trough of low pressure, bringing that moisture to the west side and to the Cascade Mountains. We see that all the way down into Oregon. Some scattered showers here and even some light snow in the Blues overnight tonight. Now the weather pattern continues to be active overnight. For the first part of the day, we'll be unsettled in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities. That'll move out in the afternoon. We'll continue to see snowfall down the Cascade Crest along the Oregon Cascade Mountains, I should say, and we'll see more of that snow transitioning to the east. And then we have another round gearing up to hit the Cascades once again. So several systems in a row, not bringing a lot of snow just yet, but we're looking towards the weekend for some heavy snowfall. Here's those scattered showers we're seeing on Futurecast. There's that snow across I-90, Ellensburg, just outside those upper elevations. Again, an inch or two could be picked up. We could even see a little mixed precip overnight in the Yakima area because it is rather chilly there, but just staying above the freezing level. Here's those showers as you get started on your Wednesday. Most of that moving on up to the north, and then we remain unsettled with another round of snow showers hitting the Cascades, wet on the west side. We should stay pretty dry on Wednesday, but there's a chance of a stray shower as we get into our Thursday morning. However, get ready for more wet weather through the region. You're going to want to definitely keep an eye on those mountain passes if you're traveling. And again, freezing rain or icy conditions, you want to take it real easy outside. Temperatures overnight tonight again in the 30s. Most of us staying just above the freezing level. A little bit chilly there in Cle Elum at 31. Tri-Cities, Columbia Basin in the mid-30s as well. Let's take a look at the foothills of the Blues. Those temperatures sitting right around that freezing mark. For tomorrow, look for those showers. Otherwise, cloudy skies through the region above the freezing level, above average, at least for the next couple of days. And we're going to start to see a cool down. Here's a quick look at that 7-day planning forecast. We've had that fog. Look for those showers tomorrow. We have a little break on Thursday, and then the rain gets pretty active through the area, and maybe even a little mixed precipitation as we get cooler temperatures beginning the early part of next week. Here's what it looks like in the Tri-Cities for the next 7 days. A rainy day, those showers drying up by midday on Wednesday. Thursday, a little break between systems, and then it gets active again moving into the weekend. So this coming weekend, look for heavy mountain snow, anywhere from 6 to 12 inches, we're thinking, for the Cascades, and we should see some snow falling for the Blues. Good news for all you winter sports enthusiasts. We finally get to see that snow that we've been waiting on, and otherwise get ready for some wet weather in the lower elevations and maybe some slick roads next Monday with some mixed precip possible. So takeaway tonight is keep that umbrella out and get ready for rain on and off, and that'll be the first part of your day tomorrow as well. Back to you.
Well, they can dramatically change our lives, and our furry friends can also help us stick to those New Year's resolutions. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Here comes Eli Young Band, live in concert.
Crazy girl.
Friday, February 16th. Legends Casino Hotel Top Finish. Eli Young Band. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Don't miss Eli Young Band at Legends Casino Hotel Top Finish.
What's better than super fresh fruits and vegetables? Yep, you've got it. Super fresh fruits and vegetables on sale.
Swing into Super One Foods this Thursday and save big during our 12-hour produce sale. Dole bananas just 38 cents a pound. Cosmic Crisp apples just 68 cents a pound. And whole juicy mandarin oranges, $2.98 for a 3-pound bag.
Super One Foods 12-hour produce sale this Thursday only. Hey, it's better than fresh.
Stan, where's Alice? She's supposed to stay with us.
Oh, shoot. Where could she?
Hey, everybody. I'm Alice. I'm new here. The new zipline ride looks so fun. You go back and forth. Awesome.
And we've lost control of the Alice situation.
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride. And it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
I mean, she's a natural spokosaur who isn't tempted to eat anyone. You know, because she's an herbivore.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Another fatal crash on
Alyssa Warner. She graduated from Walla Walla University, worked her first TV news job in Spokane, and brings the news home to you each night on Apple Valley News Now.
It's just one way Apple Valley News Now is on your side.
She's local and on your side.
Tonight, the Celebrity Jeopardy semifinals are here.
Crazy! Let's go big, Ken. You're so smart.
You are so smart.
And Ken, obviously.
Yeah, let's make this about me.
Celebrity Jeopardy returns new tonight on ABC.
Hulu's killer hit comedy, Only Murders in the Building, is now on ABC for an exclusive winter event.
Whoa!
Raise your hand if you just got chills. Only Murders in the Building, tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
A medical milestone could mark a game changer for children with cardiac issues. A study published today in the journal JAMA found tissue used in a partial heart transplant in a 2022 surgery has grown. Owen Monroe received the procedure when he was just 18 days old. Now 20 months old, doctors say Owen's heart has grown and new blood vessels and valves have developed. Researchers say that could prevent him from needing additional surgeries in the future. A dozen other children have since received partial heart transplants. The new year means New Year's resolutions. A number of those will focus on maintaining or improving health. A spokesperson with Shelter Animals Count says pets can keep people motivated to move. They can also prevent social isolation.
You can connect with dog owners, you can connect with your neighbors more, and it just really helps reduce isolation, especially for seniors or people that are homebound.
Many resolutions may focus on healthier eating habits. Pets can play a role in that too. Just research which fruits, veggies, and proteins are safe for your furry friend.
It can be everything from carrots and green beans and apples, and then, fish and chicken, and even for cats, they enjoy small amounts of salmon and eggs and chicken and turkey and cheese and all kinds of things.
According to the CDC, studies have shown health benefits from having a pet include decreased blood pressure, lower cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. They can also assist with feeling lonely, anxious, or with PTSD symptoms. We will have a final look at your weather when we come back.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world. So much at stake at the start of every morning.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good Morning America. We want you to know every morning.
We're right here, and we got you.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone from US Cellular.
She's here.
Then, give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere to fix that? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable lithium-ion power plant. So fast, so strong, and so convenient. It's like putting the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Look, you can inflate all 4 tires of your car on a single charge, or inflate a bag full of soccer balls at practice. Bullseye Pro is so advanced, it has a built-in smart pressure digital sensor that gauges and automatically stops when the set tire pressure is reached. Plus, it can be 100% hands-free. You simply set the target pressure and walk away, keeping you out of harm's way. Bullseye Pro is lightweight, durable, and powerful enough to inflate this massive monster truck tire. Plus, it has 4 ultra-bright LED lights to safely inflate at night. Bullseye Pro comes with 3 custom air nozzles on board, so you can easily inflate pool toys, exercise balls, and more. Forget driving to the gas station. Bullseye Pro is your anywhere, anytime inflation station. Call or go online now and get the complete Bullseye Pro inflation system, all for the factory direct price of just $79.99. It comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. That's right, free shipping. But to really inflate this offer, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. You get it all. An incredible value for one low price. Call or go online to order now.
To order, call 1-800-354-2157 or go to getbullseyepro.com. So call 1-800-354-2157. That's 1-800-354-2157 or order online at getbullseyepro.com. Order now.
Next Extra, Ben and Jen, Brad Pitt and his new love, Taylor, cheers on Travis. How your favorite stars rang in 2024, plus how to kick your weight loss resolution into high gear. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now. Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
A solar flare punctuated an end to 2023. Check out these images captured by NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. The flare erupted Sunday afternoon. A close-up of the image of the sun shows a mix of yellow, orange, brown, and black colors. The solar flare appears on the left side of the photo as a bright white flash. Flares and solar eruptions can impact radio communications, electric power grids, navigation signals. Let's take a final look at the weather.
And one final look at your weather. It's going to be wet the next couple of days. Check that out. We could even see some mixed precip headed our way next Monday. Overnight lows on the chilly side and even getting colder as well. Winter just barely getting started. Look for some heavy duty mountain snow as we head into the weekend. Here's what it looks like in the Tri-Cities area. It's going to stay in the 40s through Saturday, and then we'll start to gradually decline temperature-wise into the 30s, with those overnight lows dropping into the 20s, where we could see some mixed precip between Sunday and Monday. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla. The next 7 days going to be wet there as well. That fog hopefully staying out of the area going forward, but it's going to get kind of stormy and wet for the next several days, beginning Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you'll definitely want to check the past reports. So get the rain gear out, those umbrellas ready, and get ready for some wet weather on the way.
Thanks. Always find the latest on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. We are back tonight at 11.